South Mitrovica School of Rock and Roll. The students were all born in the Kosovo War.
This school is about bringing back the profile of Mitrovica as a rock and roll town as it was. As from '99, everything collapsed in sense of cultural life and in sense of something for the youth. And the idea was to have like one school for the different ethnicities. But since all these, so to say, problems that we have and incidents, it was impossible to start in one space.
Launched by the Dutch NGO Musicians Without Borders, the school has two branches, one in the mostly Serb-populated north half of the city, and another where the residents are ethnic Albanian, essentially south of the river. Mitrovica is a living symbol of the rupture between Kosovo's Serb minority and its Albanian majority since Kosovo's unilateral independence declaration in 2008. Families of both ethnicities live in these tower blocks. The latest violent clash beneath the tower walls was last winter. On his way back from the university, a gang of Serbs shot this young Albanian. A few days later, Albanian extremists stabbed a Serb youth.
We are afraid. Someone could get killed. There is no security. Nobody protects us, not K4 or the police. Coexistence is possible. We had it before. But politics now won't let it happen. UNMIK and ULEX politics don't let it happen.
ULEX is the European Union mission whose mandate is to encourage the implementation of the rule of law in Kosovo. It was launched last winter. But convincing the people from here is hard. The EU has appointed a new facilitator for the region.
In the north, the European Union has invested a lot in the past 10 years with many programs of assistance. But all this engagement is not visible and it is not perceived by the people as something that is done for their interest and not for political interest.
The insecurity here has a twin, idleness. Half the people are under age 25. Around 70% of them are unemployed. Ramadan's family of 5 lives on €200 per month.
The region of Mitrovica is a jobless place. There are no more jobs, not for Albanians, not for Serbs, for anyone. We're all the same. We're all the same.
Mitrovica is an island of defiance. Its Serbs reject Kosovo's self-proclamation of statehood. Yet there is one neighborhood in the northern part of town, Bosnaka Mahala, where coexistence hangs on. This is where Adem Repa lives. He's been active in encouraging coexistence for much of his life, not without being attacked for it, he tells us. He wants to show us his unfinished new house.
Life can't be calm and normal here unless the judicial institutions are working and the Albanian population in the north returns.
We are interrupted by a phone call. The police are at the door. The men are with the ULEX mission. They've brought a request. A Serb Kosovan is asking Adem to drop charges against his son. The young Serb was involved in an attack on Adem's former house that his brother is living in now. Serb Kosovans have made several offers to buy the house.
Extremists have attacked me with bombs again and again. Twice they tried to kidnap me. In spite of all these provocations, I have no intention of leaving my house or the territory of Kosovo.
Who stays and who comes back are burning questions. Last spring in the mixed village of Birdjani, adjacent to the Serb sector of Mitrovica, they flared up. Serb protests against the rebuilding of Albanian houses destroyed in 1999 were broken up by ULEX mission police and KFOR soldiers. The Serbs of Berjani weren't actually against the Albanians coming back, a spokesman says, but they say the international community applies double standards. Favoring Albanian returns is one thing, but how about the displaced Serbs who want to rebuild their homes in the south?
We had 250,000 displaced Serbs, and over the past 10 years, only a couple of thousand have returned. In South Mitrovica alone, there were thousands of Serbs living. Now there are none. I think it's a racist attitude on the part of the international community. They should be interested in the return of those 250,000 Serbs and not only a few thousand Albanians in the north.
The compromise was to take up the rebuilding again for both Albanians and Serbs. Musa lives in a shelter for people displaced from South Mitrovica. He shows us his family home, burned by the Serb militia during the NATO bombing campaign of 1999. He intends to rebuild when he can.
This is my land. This is the land that my father left me. We have all been living in the same place for a long time, and we are for peace. And those who are not happy with that, they can sell their houses if they want. They can go wherever they want, but we have no reason to sell our land.
Many have nothing left to sell and little hope of returning. An old school keeps the rain off displaced Kosovo Serbs and Serbs from other places. These men lived in the south of Mitrovica before the war. They are still waiting to be allowed to go back to their original villages. They scrape by, doing odd jobs, and with a handful of euros per month of social support from Belgrade. Alexa, on the left, sent his 3 daughters to a foster home in Serbia, where conditions would be better. Branislav lives here with his mother, who is not well.
Neither Belgrade nor the Albanians are helping us. I've been living in these centres for 15 years, and we hardly get anything. Nothing. Just what you can see here.
Jela found work cleaning in a hospital. She's a Serb from Croatia. She's been living in refugee centres like this for 17 years. Her family is scattered. She hasn't been able to get lodgings in the town proper, and she's got nowhere trying to return to her village in Croatia.
I had all the documents, passport and ID from ex-Yugoslavia. I told them I have everything, but they don't recognize these papers, so now I don't belong anywhere, whether it's Serbia, Kosovo or Croatia. Our people don't belong anywhere. I'm in Kosovo, but they don't accept me. I belong nowhere.
This is the School of Rock in the Albanian part of Mitrovica, the south. The students from both sides will be able to meet in Macedonia at next summer's music camp. The music's a vehicle for hope.
It makes not just me, but all of us forget the problems of Kosovo, and we have chance to talk and to chat with the other students from the north part.
Our parents didn't have the chance to speak to them or to meet them, and now we do, and it's great.
That's a younger vision their elders haven't all come round to.